Hey Gen X sisters, remember the 90s? We were told to snack well our way to being skinny and do step aerobics until we dropped. That was fun. When menopause was mentioned, we were too young to care, and it was always in hushed tones. It was referred to as she's going through the change. Hot flashes were some mystical, mysterious thing our grandmothers were just supposed to suffer through. Just tolerate it. Oh, and if you even looked at bread, forget it, instant muffin top. God, I love muffins. Spoiler alert, they lied to us. Today, we're gonna bust the biggest menopause and midlife health myths that we bought into back then, the 80s and the 90s, with a little sarcasm, a little nostalgia, and some actual science. Gen X women, this one's for us. Myth number 1, fat makes you fat. Does it? In the 90s, we thought fat was the devil. Everything was fat-free this and fat-free that, which basically meant it was pure sugar in a box. Snackwells, anyone? Those devil's food cookies were basically chocolate-flavored air. Fat doesn't make you fat. It's a macronutrient that we need. What does matter? Hormones, metabolism, muscle mass. Midlife women actually need healthy fats every day. Avocados, olive oil, nuts in moderation to regulate hormones and to help us absorb nutrients. So yes, girl, your low-fat bagel with fat-free cream cheese wasn't saving you. It was just keeping you hungry enough to eat the whole box of Snackwells. I know, been there. Myth number 2, cardio, cardio, cardio. Raise your hand if you ever tried to keep up with Denise Dawson on a videotape, or Susan Powter yelling to stop the insanity and nearly broke your coffee table. Or if you joined a gym just to find out it was more like a meat market for meatheads. I literally remember when I was about 22 or 23 going to a gym that had an open group fitness space. It wasn't closed off, it was just open on the floor, and it was literally lined with dudes all around, every class, blatantly ogling the women in the aerobics classes. No wonder so many of us don't feel comfortable in big gyms. But back to the cardio. We were told the key to staying thin was cardio, cardio, cardio. We were told that thin was the goal and that nothing tastes as good as skinny feels. But now we know endless cardio increases stress hormones. Hello, cortisol. And it can make midlife weight gain even worse. What women over 40 really need? Strength training to build and preserve muscle, keep our bones strong, and boost our metabolism. We do low impact steady state cardio, or LISS, not HIIT, high intensity interval training. That's a mouthful. So sure, the HIIT workouts can be fun. I love a good HIIT workout every now and then, but a steady diet of nothing but HIIT workouts without the right rest, it's not doing us any favors. And those HIIT workouts can end up backfiring on all of our efforts. More importantly, the goal isn't to be skinny, it's to be fit, whatever that looks like to you, and to be strong. So it's time to pick up some weights, my friends, and get to that treadmill or the Stairmaster. Just imagine how many good tunes you can get through with some quality time on the tread or the Stairmaster. Myth number 3, menopause equals the end. The 90s narrative was once menopause hits, it's all downhill. Weight gain, night sweats, brain fog. Welcome to the graveyard of your youth. I believed that until very recently. I remember my grandmother and her sisters sitting around talking about who was doing what and who was going through the change. It was always that whispered tone and covering their mouths. I don't think they even ever said the word menopause. But thank goodness today we know better and we're talking about it. We know that menopause is a transition. It's not an ending. Strength, energy, and even libido can improve with the right habits. Modern science, not Dr. Oz reruns, shows us that we can actually thrive in this stage of life. Plenty of women are doing it. It turns out menopause isn't the closing credits. It's just season 2 of our series. And we know season 2 has a better soundtrack sometimes. Myth number 4, soy equals instant cancer. What? Remember when every magazine cover at the checkout stand screamed that soy was dangerous? Like one tofu stir fry and you're gonna basically grow a tumor out the side of your head? But soy in moderation is protective, especially for bone and heart health in women over 40. Whole food soy, such as edamame, tempeh, tofu, it's beneficial and protective for us. It's the processed, low-quality junk that's the problem, not your miso soup. So if you skipped soy but inhaled SlimFast shakes in the 90s, congratulations! You missed out on protein, but you got all the corn syrup. Yay! Myth number 5. Just eat less, move more. That's all you need to do. The classic advice. Basically, starve yourself and go running until your knees explode. That sounds fun, but what does the science tell us? Midlife women need to eat smarter, not necessarily less. Protein-forward meals, slow, balanced carbs, recovery-focused workouts. Those are the keys. Hormones change the game. We're not in our 20s. So the 1,200 calorie diet, throw that out in the garbage with your Bump It. Remember those things we used to put in our hair that made it put, okay, never mind. You don't need to eat less. You need to eat like someone who actually wants to survive perimenopause and menopause without ending up on one of those murder shows being interviewed from prison. GenX women, we were lied to in the 90s. Fat-free was not our friend. Cardio was not our savior. And menopause is not our end. It's not our downfall. With the right nutrition, strength training, and the right mindset, this stage of life can be our strongest yet. I see plenty of women doing it every day. So if you're tired of the 90s nonsense and want real, no BS advice that fits our bodies now, hit subscribe. And if you have a friend still stuck in the Snackwell era, send her this video. She probably needs it. Don't forget to join us in the Fierce and Fit-ish community where we're getting stronger, energized, and more confident, and of course listening to the best jams. Check out the link below and come join a sisterhood of women from the forgotten generation who are not forgetting about themselves. I'll see you there.